welcome to the Voice of the Coast. I am here with Gunnery Sergeant Ted McElwee, and earlier we were talking about what's my favorite. I don't have favorites, but I can tell you this is one of my favorite shows to cover. Gunnery Sergeant Ted McElwee with Marine Forces Reserve Band Station in New Orleans. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yes, and it is morning. You guys got here early, so rise and shine if you're just watching this for the very first time during the morning time. But we are preparing for Toys for Tots concert. This is a fan favorite. People in this community, we love it. We love to hear the music. Tell me a little bit about what we're in for. What's going to be on the roster? What's on the agenda?
Well, we're very excited to continue doing the Christmas concerts in the New Orleans area, and every year we want to make it special and bring this holiday cheer to everyone. So we want to keep it true to New Orleans, the birthplace of jazz. So this year, the Marine Forces Reserve Big Band will be performing a lot of jazz, funk, and popular music for the holiday season. So it's going to be quite a great show.
Will we see a lot of the fan favorite music come back, the different genres? You guys do a little bit of Latin, you got rock. Are we going to see a lot of percussion-focused songs as well?
Yes, ma'am. We have an excellent percussion team that's going to put on quite a show. And when we go through all those different genres of music, it's quite a challenge sometimes to actually go between those different styles, but we're able to adjust and put on a fantastic show.
Families, kids, they love it all, and they love to see Santa Claus. Will Santa Claus be making an appearance?
Oh yes, Santa Claus will be there. We're going to have a big Toys for Tots presentation outside in the lobby of every venue. So Toys for Tots will be there. We'll have some representatives there so people can bring toys and donate, and Santa will definitely be there so the kids can say hi to him.
I love the commercials years ago. This commercial is probably definitely 10 plus years old. And it's the one, I think the kid walks in and the Marine is standing at attention and the little boy is just asking, are you Santa Claus? And of course, you know, you guys are very stoic and, you know. And I think he just opens his hand and, oh, it just touched my heart. Even thinking about it now, it's such a beautiful commercial. Is that something that we don't know about Marines, that you guys really have a soft heart?
Oh, we definitely do. We always have to maintain that poise, especially on duty and whenever we're overseas. But it is important for people to know that Marines have families too. We love to interact with our community, and Christmas is such a special time for the family that we can get everyone together and just spread that holiday joy.
Awesome. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of that holiday joy, but we're going to listen to the band right now. Again, part of the favorite part of this show. So let's throw it over to the band. welcome back. Oh, I'm always going to be smiling every time they go out and come back in. Again, we're talking about the Toys for Tots concert, which is coming up December 6th. It's at the Morgan City Auditorium, and it is free to attend. However, we encourage those who do attend to bring an unwrapped toy, because the cause of this is just for the children in our community who deserve a Christmas. We talk about family. Tell me a little bit about your family.
Great, yeah. My family, I'm very fortunate. I have a very supportive family. I have 2 kids and a loving wife, and it's very exciting that every year, whenever we do these Christmas concerts, even our family members get to attend. So they've got to see all the concerts that I've got to be in, and they get to participate. And everyone else that has family members in our band, they get to bring their family members as well. So it's a very special moment, and it's great having my children get to see me do my job.
I love it. I think that's great. I asked you if this is your first time in Morgan City, because a lot of times when I do these interviews, I see someone different every year just about. So you've never been to Morgan City, right?
No, this is my first time in Morgan City, but I understand the band comes here every single year to provide the Christmas concert, so it is an honor to return.
Awesome. Now, I tell you, we kind of have this unspoken friendly rival with Slidell, and we just want to make sure that we bring out the numbers, because maybe I'm just competitive at heart, but I think we all like a little friendly competition every now and then. So we really want to pack the house. What would you say about those concerts when you go out and you see the crowds?
Well, we love how each city gets to support us, both Slidell, Morgan City, and even over in Jefferson Parish. And it's wonderful every time that we go to these concerts. It's a packed house every single time. It's full capacity. There's so many people attending, and we get to see a lot of attendees that have seen our concerts before, and they return each and every year. So I think it's good competition between the cities, but at the end of the day, everyone's there to support Toys for Tots and get these children the toys that they deserve.
Yes, you're right about that. I have one more question. I think we're getting ready for the band. You're the production manager.
Yes, ma'am.
Typically, I'm interviewing the director. What is it your responsibilities as the production manager?
Well, the production manager is in charge of all the audiovisual aspects of our productions. We also handle marketing and public relations.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's time for the band.
All right.
And I think we want to see what they got going on. So let's hit it. Can I say that? Hit it, boys. Welcome back to the Voice of the Coast. Again, I'm your host, Danica Long. We have with me Sergeant Gunnery Ted McElwee, but we have a very talented band that's here with us, at least a portion of the band. Can you introduce the gentlemen?
Yes, absolutely. So we got our best group out here today. This is the Marine Forces Reserve Brass Quintet. On the far left, we have Sergeant Spencer Carr on lead trumpet. And then on French horn, we have Corporal Eric Izquierdo. And then we have Corporal Brian Patterson on tuba. He's about to be an instructor at the School of Music. We have Lance Corporal Christian Ash on euphonium. And then last we have Lance Corporal Ray Rivero on trumpet. So we have a great group, and we're excited to have him here.
Awesome. I'm loving it. I'm going to tell you something. I just learned something. A euphonium? Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Well, all of them mixed together, very beautiful. What is it that you play? What instrument?
I play trombone.
Okay. And what are some of what's your favorite place to play? Like, and you don't have to say Louisiana. I don't know. I just want to know what's your favorite place.
My favorite place is without doubt Mardi Gras.
Okay.
I love parades. Performing in parades was a big reason why I joined the Marine Corps. I saw the Marine Band perform at many parades, and I just couldn't wait to be a part of it. And Mardi Gras is such a special time because it's not just one parade; it's multiple parades, and the crowd that receives us at Mardi Gras is the best that I've ever seen. And I've done a lot of parades throughout the United States and in foreign countries, and no one can receive us better than the great city of New Orleans, the Big Easy. So I love it here.
I love it too, and that's home for me. So I love the fact that you threw that in. That's great. But I think the band, I mean the fans here will also receive you just as much, just as well, and they really love it. The kids really love it. And so, what is your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas
Yeah.
song is "I'll Be Home for Christmas."
Oh, that's a beautiful one.
That is, I mean, there's so many good Christmas tunes out there, but it means just so much to me because I think it's important during the holidays to be home with your family. And, being a Marine, we always have to be ready to deploy and travel. But the Marine Corps does a very good job of making sure that we get home and see our families during the holidays. So, yes, I love that song.
I think it's quite fitting, definitely. And I don't have a lot of favorites, but I think my favorite would be Donny Hathaway, "This Christmas."
Okay.
I love that song. And if you need someone to sing Silent Night, call my husband. He has that deep voice. He loves singing Silent Night. So
All right, we'll put them on the books for sure.
he doesn't even know. That'll be great. Just put him on a spot.
All right.
Again, just want to continue to reiterate, free concert, but we are encouraging to bring an unwrapped toy for the kids in our community. But we're going to go ahead and throw it off to the band yet again. Welcome back to the Voice of the Coast. Beautiful music. Besides beautiful music that you guys provide, but what does the Marine Forces Reserve Band do, especially in relation to Toys for Tots?
Marine Forces Reserve Band, we're stationed in New Orleans, and we work under the direction of the Commanding General of Marine Forces Reserve. So within that, we have a lot of Marines that are assigned to the reserve component. And they're stationed all throughout the United States. There's a lot of reserve units, and you can serve a variety of jobs within the reserve component. And another benefit with the Marine Corps Reserve is they host, in conjunction with Toys for Tots, to help provide these toys for children during the holidays. So it's very special to be able to have so many Marines spread out throughout the country and help support these young children with Toys for Tots.
I think, and I was told off camera that every Marine is a rifleman, but
Yes, ma'am.
you never really hear of a Marine, like, I mean, when you think of it, oh, they play music, but you do a lot more than just that, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That is true. Every Marine is a rifleman. Even our musicians have to go through Marine Corps recruit training, and that's kind of an easy sell for a lot of musicians because I know when I first joined, they told me I could be in the band, and they told me, well, you have to go to boot camp and you have to shoot rifles and do martial arts. And I said, wait, I get to go to boot camp? That sounds exciting. So it's really great that we get to play music and still perform an additional role with security operations as well.
Awesome. You mentioned you love parades, but in Mardi Gras is just one big parade. Are there other parades that you participate in? I know there's like, Thanksgiving parades, there are Christmas parades, Macy's, Rose Parade. Do you do any of those?
Yes, we have done the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We have done Tournament of Roses, and there are a variety of parades that just go throughout the entire country. So if anyone ever wants the Marine Band to support their parade, they just have to contact the band. And we'll see if we can fit it into our schedule because there's a lot of parades out there.
Yeah.
So.
Do you also play for dignitaries? I mean, do you go to special events? I mean, we will have the inauguration coming up. Is that something you guys also do as far as play at gatherings for dignitaries and politicians and public officials?
Yes, it has to be open to the public, but there's a lot of, I would say the majority of the ceremonies that we perform, when, say, for example, if we're playing the national anthem or they need the service song medley, we've performed for governors and senators, and we play for a lot of generals and high-ranking officers. So we get a lot of exposure, and a lot of events are pretty high profile.
Okay. For a child watching right now who, I'm sure they look up to you, what would you say to a child?
What I would say to a young child when they're thinking about what they want to do with their life, I would just refer to our core values, believe in honor, courage, and commitment. Those are things that we stand by in the Marine Corps, and that's something that you can still tell a child, and that can help guide them. Something simple that'll kind of lay down a path for what they want to do with the rest of their life. As long as they have good moral conduct, they'll do well in life.
Awesome. And would you encourage them to join the Marines?
Absolutely. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
It's going to be a challenge, but it's full of pride and belonging, and they'll love it.
Awesome. Okay, folks, make sure to mark it on your calendars. December 10th, it will be at the Morgan City Auditorium. You'll see, right now, you're getting just a great snippet of what's to come, but make sure you are there. Again, it is free to attend. However, they are encouraging you to bring an unwrapped toy. It will go to great use for the kids in this community. Let's go ahead and throw it back over to the band.